Of course. Of course, I tend to forget stuff like this. For instance, yeah, I'm looking at another screen now, and I've got my camera at a different angle. Normally, you kind of see mostly just right about this and more towards the center, but I've now got another computer. So now that's going to change the angle, and you're going to see this now. Get this plugged in so that way the microphone can get changed at least. I'm like starting to freeze because we got the AC going. I don't like people in a freezing mood, but that never stops me from doing other stuff. Okay, so as of right now, I am going to put a link in the description or in the comments, and you guys can like just fill it out. It's more of a short survey to see what you guys are interested in. It will allow me to see what you guys are most likely interested in. So if you guys are wanting to see some more content, sorry, I'm used to my camera being to the left of, or more towards the center of my desk. Because I'm now on a second screen, so, and I was gonna have my laptop on the right side, no, the left screen side of my monitor instead of my right. So this is going to be interesting for me to do a live stream. Actually, you know what? I'll do this so that way I know which one's which. Now I can actually look at this screen without having to be like going back and forth between the two screens. At least with the live stream and the camera. Yeah, reason why I'm putting this in the comments / live chat is because it will allow me to see what I can do to possibly know what I could do for content. And if you're new to the channel, do go hit that subscribe button, turn post notifications on. And if you want a shout out, go ahead and say done in the comments. And you will possibly get a shout out. Now, if you ever decide you want to do a donation, and I'm slowly catching up onto this, give me a moment and I will give you guys the amount I need for that option for the, okay, I don't want that. Apparently my computer wants to, let's go to my channel. Actually, that's not what I wanted. Okay, studio is what I wanted. That you just heard would have been someone responding to me, or at least talking with me in Messenger. Sorry, I'm a little slow at the moment. I'm trying to like learn stuff at the moment. I am trying to learn stuff with YouTube, so bear with me. Now, with having to figure out like what I need to do, that's going to be a little hard because I have a camera that is not good with the quality. Sorry, I had to just think about it right then and there. So as of right now, I've got about 20 subscribers, and I've got a buttload of hours for people to start doing public watch hours, if that makes sense. And I'm only at 14 hours with people watching my videos, or the videos I've uploaded / done live streams. As of right now, I'm only at 14 out of 4,000 watch hours with the public. So if you guys want to help me, grow, I would suggest help out a little bit with possibly suggesting content or just topics I could talk about. That way, if you guys decide you want to donate to my channel for that type of stuff, then that's what's going to have to happen. But for now, I will push it, but I'm not going to force it upon you guys. It's more of your guys' decision to actually watch. Let's see. So for my PayPal, I've actually just found out something. I can easily access my PayPal right now and my Venmo. So those two are two other platforms you can probably use for donating money to my channel or to my account with. Yeah, I'm actually getting in my robe right now because I'm freezing. I'd consider this a coat, but if you want to consider it as a robe, it's up to you more on the more ended side. So I'm doing a little bit of an early Memorial Day live stream. Now normally you'd basically be seeing channels releasing a video that they had set a date for it to really be released. You're used to live streams being scheduled. This channel, live streams happen at any given time without scheduled. I personally have a hard time scheduling live streams. Now, I'm going to put my links for several things in the live stream chat, so that way you guys can throw money at me if you'd like. I'm not going to force out how much money you've got or how much money you want to send me. It's more of your choice. I was thinking I have to go back and forth between two different things in order to get the comments that I need to find the units that I'm looking for my accounts for like donations that you guys may want to send. It appears I only have my PayPal. I had thought. Oh wait, no. I think I know what I may have done with it. I'm gonna have to get back into my Venmo account, and I haven't been in my Venmo for quite a while. Now Zelle, there's a little bit of a meh thing with like Zelle. No, not Zello, if you're wondering. Um, I have nothing against them. It's kind of hard to. Let's go to account if I can get it. Come on. Now, as you can tell, I've labeled them so that way you guys can like use those for like sending money to me. Do not request money from me. Reason why is because I literally I'm not sending anyone money whatsoever. The only time I'll actually send money to people is only if I've got the money for like a birthday present or a Christmas present, something like that, but nothing too major. Other than that, just be aware I'm only taking money if as a donation. I'm also going to consider starting up a choir with my local town. There was a choir years ago. It was like probably it ended up falling apart probably a few years after I personally was born. But other than that, yeah, I'm in the process of getting that up and going at least. Um, Now for camera wise, if you guys ever want like to see really fun content or really cool content, just know the camera I've got happens to be this sucker. I've only I've only dropped it like twice, and it still works. Um, However, the quality on it isn't really all that great. As you can probably tell from the first part of the video I posted back on the 10th of this year, on the 10th of this month. Yeah, you probably get the idea. I might consider actually getting Zelle on the tablet at least, because who knows? Okay, I know what the Zelle logo looks like. As you can tell, I'm kind of on the tired side. If you're going to think about suggesting Square, don't. I literally do not have an account. I'll look for the Zelle app a little bit later. Actually, not. I think Zelle's probably a phone app only. I'll take a look. I'm like tired. Anyways, let's get back to now. So it is. It's only a phone app, so keep in mind. If you ever think about maybe sending me money, don't ask for my Zelle because I'll only do my PayPal account and my Venmo. I would highly recommend Venmo because I've had pretty good luck with Venmo. Now, so as of right now, with the link for the Google form that I put in the live chat, you got 4 options as of right now. If you'd like, you can learn history. You probably want to hear about a little bit of history about something. Which reminds me, I'm going to add a question. So there's going to be the 4 options, and then following that, like selection that you've made with the first option or the first part, the question I'm going to put, it's going to be there's actually going to be 4 different things as of right now, but I can tell you it's going to be why did you choose your selection. Actually, that might be the basic question. For now, I'm just gonna leave the next thing blank because I don't really have a set in stone question for it. So if you happen to have a reason why, actually not. Well, let's see. What do you have in mind with your selection? Now, I'm putting that as the second question because I want more of your guys' ideas to do with so that way you can learn or enjoy more content besides just the basics. Oh, this guy goes live and he's boring. Yeah, I know, I get it. I'm pretty boring to start with, at least. But I can tell you, another option you can probably do is kind of tease me a little bit, but do not tease me in the comments. End of discussion on that. The reason why is because I'd rather keep this channel a positive mindset type of channel and nothing too negative. Now, I know I don't have very many subscribers, but I can tell you right now, if you were to share my channel, sorry, not just video, but mostly my word, I can't even speak. That you can tease me on in your own mind. I've mentioned this several times in the last few videos. Why do I keep giving 2 words mixed up? I feel like Stewie Griffin from The Family Guy, and I'm just going a million words a minute. It's not even funny. If you find it funny, good for you. Now, There are three videos that I've created at Disney last year in 2020 at the beginning of the year. Now, keep in mind, I was dumb enough to not take a jacket. Hence, I got a sweatshirt in my dresser with Mickey on it. Now, if you're one that doesn't care for Disney, just know you don't have to watch the videos I create that involve Disney. Now, there are three videos. I would suggest you go check those out. They are two of which got several hundred views. No comments there. There's like hardly any comments on all of them. All the videos I've done in the past. It would be nice if I could at least share my screen, but I can't, sadly. What is this? Oh, So I found out that I've got a little button on the bottom of my screen that is a share button. Not what I wanted. Now, when it comes to live streams, I'm most likely going to do it on my phone. The only issue I have with it is StreamYard, for some reason, does not want to pick up the audio. So what I'm going to do, which I might start looking at it now, I don't want the phone. I just want YouTube. No. Sometimes I kind of click the wrong... You know how like when you click the wrong thing and you're like, no, that's not what I want to do. Oh, yeah. So... I don't know how I missed this, but there's these things on YouTube, here on YouTube. You can't really see the screen because of how bright it is. But I can tell you right now, there are these, I don't know how this is even a thing. It mostly started with Instagram, then went to Snapchat, and now it's on YouTube. And Facebook's now doing it. But I don't know how long, all the platforms are doing this, but they've all started doing like these little short story things. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it's interesting seeing that all these platforms are now getting like a section where it's just like shorts. I hear footsteps and I'm not sure what's going on. I know it's in the backyard. Anyways, I swear it's probably my mom painting the back deck because we're getting our house ready to maybe sell. It's not set in stone just yet. Anyways, if you're here in the state of Utah and you are looking to buy some air fresheners for your house and you don't know where to go, and you don't want to go to Bed Bath & Beyond or Bath & Body Works or whatever you want to call it, because for some reason I get the two mixed up, I would suggest Pura. My mom doesn't really care for the app itself because she doesn't seem to really care to learn how to manage the app itself. That's where I come in for that. For her. Oh, let's see. I want to do one other thing. I'm dying. I'm dying here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to also include my Patreon. Now, Now, as of right now, is there any way I could actually include my like a link at least? I just want to include. Now, as of right now, I'm trying to figure out how to like grab a link for. Okay, here we go. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. Stupid. I got a feeling there's. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a tangent here. I know there's one person that happens to watch a lot of my stuff. If you're that person that happens to watch a lot of my videos that I've done in the past, I'll give you full credit for it. Even to have patience with how like boring all this stuff that I talk about is. Um, and I'll give you credit for it. Not gonna lie, I will. Now, okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at that later. Anyways, I'm like literally about to like call, like make, like send an email to Patreon because I can't figure it out. Like I was hoping to like find a link for this for my account with Patreon. For some reason, I'm just having the worst luck. I literally just want somehow to share a link for my Patreon. Okay, public. Can I not just get a link? Like literally, it shouldn't be hard to get. Let me have a link. Anyways, I'm not gonna worry too much about that at the moment. But I can tell you right now, this is like the worst thing ever. Okay. This is interesting. Alright, if you ever decide to like send me anything, like any money, I don't care the amount, just know this link that I'm just putting in the chat should allow you as a subscriber to choose the amount you want. Now, when you go to click on it, and if you decide to do it, just know it'll show up as it's going to do $5. Don't worry about it. You can change that to something else that you decide to. How can I put it? it's going to have, that's what it's going to be showing as by default. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's more of your choice to choose like how much you want to pay. If you don't want to pay but you want to follow, I'd be okay with that. However, there will be things that I will have as that I will require a payment for, so that way I can do stuff for you guys. Now let's see here. Now, I'm probably not going to post anything on Patreon just yet, but it will allow me to be able to have another platform for like just certain things. Let's see. Let's see. I am looking at possibly getting a job at the moment because I had to quit my last one. Don't even think you heard that. But I am looking at something to do to earn money so that way I can actually have a living. You're probably thinking, what are you looking for? I'm technically looking for like entry-level jobs to start with. At least here in the state of Utah. Anything other than San Francisco? Okay. And yes, I like to get creative sometimes. If you're let's look at starter kits, because usually I like to try to be creative in any given way. Like a lot of YouTubers, like I know his name, Zach King. You're probably thinking, okay, that's not just creative. That's also like his version of magic. No, you're probably some of you may think, do you not believe in magic? I believe in magic. Everyone has their own like level of magic, so do bear with me. I'm looking at some like things with the Patreon, and I can tell you right now, I swear I'm starting to get annoyed with these notifications. I mean, like, yeah, there's an option for airplane mode, but there's really no point. Now, let's try to not get caught in the headset. So here's my plan for this year, at least traveling wise. I've got only 2 flights going out of state. One to California, and that's going to be the last week of July. there's going to be a few things I will be live streaming. There are multiple things that I will be doing in California, one of which will not get live streamed. At least, actually, no, I take that back. There's going to be a few things that I won't be live streaming. One of which being an escape room. Reason why is because that's more of you guys to have to do yourself, because I personally, the way I see it is, I don't like it when I become that person who turns the game into a tutorial and then have people cheat off of it. I was thinking about doing that several times, but then it dawned on me. I'm like, I'd rather let people do the puzzle than just give it to them. There is a puzzle. There is one escape room that I did a few years ago when I was out in Cali, in Roseville, and I would highly suggest you go. It's called Quandary. Am I thinking about the name right? No, yeah, that's right. I'm thinking of two different things that have the similar pronunciation. Quandary Escape Rooms, which happens to be in Roseville. I would highly suggest it. We did Sweet Revenge, and they still got it. If you're in Roseville, California, I would suggest going. Do Sweet Revenge. Reason why is because you'll have quite the fun there. I'm not going to give you any of the keys because, or at least anything that entails the, just escaping the room, because that's going to be something you have to do on your own or with a group of friends. I am going to start, I'm thinking about starting up my own little escape room business, but I'm not sure if it's going to, happen anytime soon. Other than that, yeah, that's about it that I'm not going to, stream. I'll let you know how that all plans out as we get closer to the dates. Now, the other vacation time I'm going to be having to deal with is the first week of November. Now, I'm not trying to be lazy here or anything. It's what's been planned out. The first week of November, I don't see doing any live streams there. I'll be going down to Florida. We'll be going down to the Keys of Florida. I'm gonna probably talk with the family and see who's comfortable with me being videotaping. If they're not comfortable with me including them in the video, I'll make sure they'll be okay with being blurred out. Now, keep in mind. Oh, one other thing I do want to add to the Google Forms. Yes, I like miniature golf. There is one other thing I'm going to add to the forums. Now, that link that you're seeing to your right, to your right, I will tell you. Sorry, I'm used to having my screen, my view backwards, because usually I basically have the screen backwards. So basically, I'd be having my right hand showing up on the left screen of my computer. I can type. Now, as you can tell, I don't have to worry about saving it to a file because it's through Google. I'm kind of iffy with Google, but still pretty happy with it because I seem to have pretty good luck with Google, such as YouTube. I've got YouTube Premium, so I remember when YouTube started doing this offline stuff via just by paying for the premium. I remember when it was called Red. I still call it Red to this day. Don't ask why. It was just a thing. Anyways, other than that, now there is a particular video I've done about 2.5 years ago. It was back in 2018, the same year I graduated. It is one that I did that you guys somewhat nailed it on views. It's called The Dry Gulch and Last Chance Come by the Shop. If you're into railroads, I would suggest go check that out. And then there's one that came up in it just a few months after that. I titled it Dry Gulch Last Chance Mayflowers. And it's about almost a year. Actually, no, it is up to a year that I posted it. Now, I don't know if I've linked my uncle's channel to the two videos, but I would suggest go check those two videos out and my uncle's channel because he's done he's done more of the videos than I did, but he and I basically brainstormed the whole thing. Now, I know for a fact that my grandfather's not the only one that's a train geek, per se. But, yeah, anyways. I don't know where I'm getting that one user. It's probably really just me, though. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to turn off the... Yeah, sorry, I kind of got sidetracked. So, as of right now, mini golf could be an option with a live stream. And I can tell you right now, I'm looking forward to it at least. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. Yeah, sorry, my mouth's running dry and I gotta get something to drink. Sorry about that. Anyways, now I'm looking back at creator of the Patreon. if you got any ideas of like what content you'd like to see, just know that the first thing that you see will allow me to be able to actually see everyone's comments on ideas. Just know that's the only thing I'm going to be using with YouTube. I mean, that's the only form I'll be using with YouTube. Now, I've also got Twitch, so if you guys want to see me go live on Twitch and see, like just react to people's, like, gaming things, or whatever you want to call it, go ahead and hit that like on this live stream and comment down, Yosh. Tease people a little. Now, I'm not going to tease people too much because I don't want to, like, offend anybody. I'd rather make friends, like, people, like, interested in the content I'll create. And yeah. Anyways, it's been about for a little over 45 minutes, so I'm going to come to an end with this video. If you want to be a part of the next live stream, just be aware that could drop at any given time in the next few weeks. Now, I am going to hop onto my PlayStation, so if you guys decide you want to see me go live with GTA or Minecraft, just say so. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, Minecraft's become a game for kids. Be careful with what you comment, because you could easily just be booted right off. But I can tell you, if you're saying something like that with enough sympathy, I can totally understand where you're getting that with, or getting that from. Sorry, bad choice of words. But I can see, like, people that are like kids, adults, just people in general, using Minecraft as like a blueprint, if that makes sense. Now, it's not going to be easy though, so just know. My channel will be basically a positive channel and nothing negative. Anyways, just know you guys are awesome. It's good to know that you guys are here seeing these videos. If it will help with, like, ideas that you guys might want to see. Among Us is one of them, but it's going to be hard with everything going on right now. If you've been sick and you ended up with COVID, just know you don't need the flu shot. But if you feel safe getting the flu shot, good for you. Just putting it out there. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. So bye.